I'm from Dallas, but yes, I'm a Cowboy.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got the Vikings' towering tight end. He had a touchdown last week, the cherry on top of a ton of yardage.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Looking to throw. Myers. This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Lindsey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 of the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Herbert now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And just shutting him off there. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old mountain prop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On second down now, Lowry. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down, Bishop. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And some room to run now. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 55 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. A shotgun snap for Herbert. From the left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Another run by Lindsey. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They're going with Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Lindsey. Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. They snap it to Herbert. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before the game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Barton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On the set.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. And Woods has it complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Here's Herbert. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Vikings.
Herbert back to the air. Pass out left, caught by Woods. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That'll be caught left side by Woods. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jelani Woods as time expires in the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Point after try forthcoming. It's good to make it 17-7. So we hit halftime, past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. So here are the Vikings to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Now a handoff up the middle. Burke. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. They'll give up the middle to Lindsey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. On 4th down, Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go with Lindsey up the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Jelani Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a give to Lindsey. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense.
There he goes left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
Run!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Wow, 213 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. Touchdown! Jelani Woods. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Bishop. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at the 20. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Minnesota. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Caught by Woods. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Vikings first down.
Again, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Herbert on first down now. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down, Vikings.
On first down, Justin Herbert. He's got room to roam. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Herbert now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Ram. Crowd right.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he's got it. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance,